Let's do a quick run through of Eduaide.ai. This is an all-in-one tool that can generate a wide variety of content for teachers. You can sign in with Google. You can sign up with your email if you prefer. Once you do so, you're going to, if you start with the content generator, which is where I recommend you give it a start, let's show how it can plan a lesson plan. Pick a subject area. You can see the 4 core subjects or an area called enrichment. Pick a grade level. Pick your lesson seed. Now I've copied and pasted an outcome from the new science program of studies. You can type something in your own words if you prefer, in terms of your learning outcome or what you hope to get out of the lesson. If you need some assistance, after you type it, you can click Enhance and it will rewrite it for you in more succinct language. At that point, we click Add to Workspace, and you'll see to the right, it'll just start popping it into our, what looks like a regular document. So it's going to build a lesson plan for you. Once it's generated, you can click the little gear here and you can copy Workspace, or you can just highlight it and Control-C, Command-C, paste it to a Google Doc or a Word doc if you wish to. You can clear it if you want to start over. Now, there are some other options you have here for lesson plan creation. There's a different type of lesson plan called the lesson plan 5Es. You can see those 5Es right there. You can plan specific, more in-depth engagement activities. If you'd like to create a learning objective and success criteria for this lesson or a number of lessons related to it, you can. You can even plan entire units with this. There are other information objects that can be created, as you can see here on the screen. If you're teaching something for the very first time, a direct instruction script can give you ways of explaining things or how you would speak to students about that particular concept or information or skill. Even some demonstrations available and some other things you can see here. For independent practice, as you can see here, there are reading comprehensions and worksheets. There's project-based learning activities. Keyword assignment is really good for developing a subject area vocabulary. And there's a couple other possibilities here as well. Under cooperative learning, you can see a number of different options here, from games that it can create, Jeopardy-style bingo, review games, some jigsaw activities, team-based activities, think, pair, share, reflection prompts, and even some ideas for Learning Station. And notice, as I move across in the content generator from planning to these other areas, what I've typed in or copied and pasted in as my outcome of the lesson remains the same until you change it, as does the subject and grade level. So that is Eduaide.ai. Remember, as always, don't ever forget to evaluate these materials that are being created. We know that not everything that is created through AI is 100% accurate or without bias. And you'll see in the presentation that Alberta Teachers Association is delivering, we suggest a process to go through by which to evaluate these materials. We've shared with you over a dozen different criteria that you can use to evaluate these materials, as well as thoughts you may have on how you might evaluate those for the fit they would have for your students, or what modifications might be needed. But as you can see here, it can get you a really quick start on that planning and process for teaching.